my peeps, walking down the streets of Marci, like my hands are full of like heart shells and heart rocks because I attract them and I find them everywhere. And I always send a picture to my head VP assistant, Cami, as well as we have them all over our house. So I am in Florida. Came down for 5 days spending time with my oldest, Sky, for a little trip just for us to this amazing retreat for entrepreneurial parents and their kids called Boardrooms International. And actually my good friends Brian and Jim that run this, I actually met at Archangel's event, and I wanted to share, you know, some powerful insights for me and for, you know, what's given me this beautiful opportunity to create this space even with my oldest, which we already have an amazing relationship, and just some of the connections that are such a gift. And it was back at this event in Archangel's when I first heard Giovanni talking about his son, how he had a love for gaming and how he fully supported it, and, you know, was like, how can I support you, and got him his equipment and did all these things with him to assist him in supporting his dream. And I talked about how, you know, his story of growing up, that his parents and nobody believed in his dreams and squashed their dreams. They're like dream squashers. And I recognized, oh my gosh, like, have I been squashing Sky's dream? Because I had associations, internal associations, representations to gaming or doing any video games is a very negative thing, because growing up I remember seeing my brother get super into games in high school and barely graduated, and you know, almost failed out of school, and you know, just the stress that was on my mom, and you know, I know his experience of whenever he's with his dad, it's basically, you know, when I lived in Utah and he had them for the weekend, they'd come back and I'm like, what'd you do? And they basically play video games and watch movies all weekend. And, you know, I know that's a lot of his experience when he's home for the summer. So in my mind, it's like, I want to do anything I can to support my child that I love to not end up being someone that's just, you know, wasting their life away with my perception and just stuck behind a game and, you know, not earning money or having the family or the relationships or anything. So those were my internal representations of games. And it was a while ago that I had an authentic conversation with Sky about, as we got clear on our boundaries of like creation time and YouTube time or anything like that, when I had a conversation with him about what it represented for me, and as I got to hear him tell me that he said, every time, Mom, I turn on YouTube and look for ideas, I feel like I'm in this bubble, this creation bubble, that just gives me, you know, all this, hair in the face, all these ideas and all this insight, and he's like, my mind starts to explode with ideas. And I was like, huh, interesting, I can see that. Where also being that it's just like me going to books or things for personal development or anything like that to be able to learn ideas and be able to grow and expand. And so as I got to break down this perception, we've created little by little, kind of like, I was totally against video games. And then it became like, well, Minecraft, well, what's Minecraft about? Well, it's about building and creation. So we're like, okay, cool, so what would that look like? If you get these things done and your stuff's done, then cool, there's how much time is creation time for Minecraft? Well, after this event, I came home and I was like, Sky, I realized I've been squashing your dream, because he's talked about being a gamer. And so I was like, how do I support you? And in just the last couple months, what we've been able to create together with his vision boards involving it, and me seeing like he sees it as a business and like, you know, wants a gaming mentor, and how they're, you know, making money doing what they love, and he's so creative and he's so good with videos and music and all these things, it's his gift. It would be crazy for me to say, well, no, it should look this way instead of whatever way you want it to look, because that's exactly the message that I teach. And sometimes we don't realize how we're doing this because we don't take the time to be open to all sides of things and all perceptions, and knowing that no matter what, I just want my child happy, and that I'm going to love them no matter what, and I want them to experience life in whatever way they want to experience it. And so even in the last couple months, getting to really zone in on supporting this with his vision boards and, you know, talking about how he could create things, we just launched his, that we're going to do his first DJ event so that he can earn the money. His goal is to earn the money to build his own PC. And here at the retreat, you know, he's got an experience of doing like a dream vision and a dream board and getting to declare that and claim that to everybody. And it just like, I mean, it just blows my mind of his expansion of possibilities, and how, or it expands my mind. I won't say blows my mind, but it's so expansive. And that all started for, I mean, how much bigger is that and greater is that that you know, I can support him in that. And something that he said to me when we're here is we got to, you know, do a couple connection exercises. He said, I know you will always support me no matter what, that you just want me happy and you'll support anything that I want to do. And that meant the most to me than me saying, well, yeah, I'll support you, but it has to look this way. And how many times do we do that? Do we think it has to look a certain way? So just check yourself of what's the most important thing. Is that the relationship? And when we don't drop these stories or these ideas, you're doing the exact same thing that most likely was done to you or your parents did to you. Instead of believing life gets to be, when you totally dropped all the bullshit, you're fully worthy and fully capable to have anything and everything that you want, why wouldn't we just totally want to be full of joy and love and light? So just wanted to share that with you because that was powerful for me in this shift as I've been able to see the possibilities and understand it from different perceptions and then know how else can I support, how else can I assist, how else can we grow with this, and it's been amazing to see what's happened and how much more closer we've even been able to grow. So this is Marci Lock reminding you, powerful choice is yours. Choose your best life. Lock it down.